Hello friends. In previous episode, I talk about what is yoga. In this episode, we will talk about what is the purpose of yoga. In Raghuvansh, poet Kalidas says, Sharira madhyam khalu dharma sadhana. That means, for acquisition of dharma or performance of duty, first and foremost important is given to body. Shruti completes the previous saying. Shruti says that dharma artha kama moksham arogyam mulamuttanamam. That means to attain the ultimate goal of human life, which is to attain Almighty, health is essential. If we say that a body is the first and foremost instrument to obtain the absolute or even to carry out jobs either small or big in life is easily and naturally, it is not enough. Body must have no disease. One should have sound health, satisfied mind, steady intellect, and there should be desire in the subconscious mind to carry out a job on hand perfectly. All these are essential. A good student, a householder, an engineer, a doctor, or an advocate, an artist, or a social worker can go up a different step in a life and attained different goals beautifully if he possess a disease-less body and sound mind. For a proper and sound health, body and mind, yoga is essential. Mind is the only cause for happiness or unhappiness in human life. Eyes can observe outside world, but mind can only be observed by mind itself. That is why entry in a life form, the grows, the life makes it essential to practice yoga. Performance of any job calls for a deeply quiet attitude of mind. Besides having concentration and soundness of mind, all this become possible by means of yoga. If one regularly perform a few yogasana, pranayama and dhyana at fixed hour, then such a sadhana carried out in conjunction with a yama and niyama will prepare a man in individual discipline, bodily discipline, vital discipline, and discipline of senses. With the control of senses, one can attain the most element which is beyond the mind and intellect. The life we live is not well defined. In life, all times are not alike. Lack of capacity of understanding can blow away goodness of human life. Juice of life gets dried out. All days cannot be a good days or say. At one time, Raja Harishchandra travels in aeroplane. A same King Harishchandra gets two crematory when on another occasion he gets sold out. However, in such a condition only yogic life can provide a soundness and tidiness along the roadway. What is the reason for a creation of separating walls of egoism and mindism between a husband and wife, mother and father, father and children? It points out two of awareness in us. In modern times, either in the West or the East, the entire society has a mental tension, stress as it burning problem. Practice of yoga develops one bodily, mentally, and enhance the power of inner thing also. This yoga can, in short, fulfill all requirement of self-control, such as a general daily life essential like hunger, getting good sleep, not getting easily disturbed, and not getting over emotional. Yoga does fundamental work of maintaining humanness in human being. If a human being has turned brutal, it needs to help in pacifying the tamasic attitude in a human being. Yoga convert rajasic attitude to sattvic attitude. Majority of the people carry on with the understanding and believe that we are all engaged in mundane work. So why should we get involved in yoga? But really, this is not the case. We use vacuum cleaner in standing position. Clothes are washed in washing machine while standing. Dishwasher clean crockery while we stand. There is a standing kitchen. Even a toilet are having a western style seats. So where do you have the occasion to sit with a folded knees? Yes, if we go to attend a death gathering, we may have to sit with the folded feet. But this day, chairs are provided there too. We have hardly any exercise for knees. Again, overseas countries mainly consume bread and rice. These varieties also includes pasta, pizza and coke, providing threefold binding for a Jew in high chronic constipation, high blood pressure. In this age of high society, I teach, your complaint will also be high. No surprise. The working of the body is classified in 6 parts: respiratory system, circulatory system, alimentary system, urinary system, locomotor system, and nervous system. Yogasana and pranayam practice cast deep impression on all the system. By the practicing of yogasana and pranayama, equanimity of mind is established in all different situations, like need for control over emotion, control on anger, stability of mind, putting a stop on emotionalization, mental soundness, capacity to fight a disease, etc. But the essential requirement is that practice should be continuous and regular. With yogasana, pranayam and daily meditation, common mass of a people can avoid many problems of life. Sri Krishna indicates in the Gita that this subject as above carries no shortcomings. If sincerely some little practice is continued, it can give enough capacity to fight so many future problems. Having considered what yoga is and why one should practice yoga, we will now in next episode go deep to discuss the subject and points on performance of yoga. Thank you very much from my side. सबका शुभ हो, सबका मंगल।